Okay, we are going to be looking at drawing a standard nut. I know that this question said lock nut. I'm not going to be doing a lock nut. First of all, this thing is a 0.8 millimeter in height, which says to me that it's a full-size nut, not a lock nut. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out and we're going to do these little calculations. It says that we are wanting an M60 long lock nut. Okay, I'm going to reduce that because I don't think that that's going to fit on the page either. So let's just make this a M30. Okay, let's do M30. M30, just change that on your drawings as well. Okay, and then I say, all right, if it's an M30, I say 30 multiplied by the 1.5 that they have over here, and that is equal to, and it says, no. Let's try that again. 30 multiplied by 1.5 is equal to 45. Okay, that diameter across there is going to be 45. I'm going to divide that by 2, and I end up with 22.5. I can now take my pair of compasses, and I'm going to set them to that radius of 22.5. Okay, 22.5, that's there. Smack that in there, and I'm going to draw a nice dark circle going around over here. Note, it is a dark circle, it is not construction line or anything silly like that. Wow, I'm having a day and a half. Right, so let's try that again. Coming around, there we go, there's my nice dark circle. Right, once I've got that in place, I can then start out by drawing some construction lines to this thing over here. Right, a little construction line going across there, a little construction line going across there. And once I've done that, I'm going to draw tangent lines going up to the up to this thing. Nice tangent line going up there. Come across here, a nice tangent line at that 60 degree again. Swing that around, draw a nice tangent line at 60 degrees over here. A nice tangent line going from there to there, and draw in this line coming across here, and this line coming across over here. Right, once you've done that, we're now going to look at these two circles. Now, it says that it is an M30, therefore this line over here, this diameter across here, that is going to be the 30, okay? That's to where the thread is. Okay, so that's the thread on the inside of that nut, and that is a diameter of 30 because we are dealing with an M30. Okay, everybody happy with that? So I can then take my circle stencil. I've got one here. Do I have a circle stencil? Yes, I do. Take your circle stencil, find the 30 millimeter on here. Where is that? That is over there. Right. Pop that on there. Get that lined up over there and draw in. Now, when you're doing this, I want you to note very carefully, we are drawing the thread. I'm going to draw with a 0.3 line. This is very important. 0.3 line coming around over here. If I can just get the right amount of lead out in this pencil. 0.3 coming around like that. Okay, and there is a small gap that I'm going to leave there. That shows where the bolt is able to engage with the nut. Okay, what is the circle on the inside going to be? Well, we know that the thread is 0.1 millimeters, 0.1 multiplied by the M. So I take my calculator and I say, okay, 30 multiplied by 0.1 is equal to 3 millimeters, okay? But I've got 3 millimeters on this side over here, and 3 millimeters on that side over there, which means that I need to take 6 millimeters away from the M30. So I say 30 minus 6 is equal to 24, okay? That circle on the inside there is going to be a 24 millimeter diameter. I'm going to take this, knock this in over here with my 24 millimeter. There we go, let's just get that lined up. And now I take my 0.5 or 0.7 pencil and I draw a solid circle going around there. Okay, that is the nut as though I was looking at it and there is no bolt coming through here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to then drop some lines coming down over here so that I can draw in the front view of this thing. Okay, we've drawn a top view of it because this is a third angle orthographic projection. Draw some lines down from the corners of the hexagon down into my view over here. And I then decide that the top of this, actually rather start with the bottom. Now, because I'm drawing according to convention, when I'm drawing according to convention, I draw the bottom of the nut as though it was completely flat. I don't put in these little curves over here. If it was a lock nut, I'd put them in. But if it's a standard nut, which I've said that's what we're going to draw in this particular question, we're just going to do that. I then say, all right, what is the height of this? And to get the height, I say it's the m multiplied by 0.8. And we know in this question, m is 30. So I say 30 multiplied by, sorry, let's do that again. 30 multiplied by 0.8 is equal to 24 millimeters. Okay, so I measure up with a pair of dividers over here. 24 millimeters. 24 millimeter high nut. I'm going to draw a construction line across here. Do not draw a dark line going across. Construction line going across over there. I then take my construction line going at 60 degrees going down there. Note it goes all the way down to the center line over here. And then I turn this around and I go all the way down to the center line over there. Make sure that you're going down to that center line so that you get that point over there. That's going to give me the big arc that I need over there. I swing this around and from that corner over there I go down at 60 degrees. From that corner over there I go down at 60 degrees. Once I've got that in place, I then take my pair of compasses and I'm going to draw in a nice big arc over here. Right, from there, coming around over here, draw in a nice dark arc coming around like that. Just to get that in place. Take your pair of compasses to that point over there. Extend it out to the top of that thing and draw an arc in around here. Coming from there, like that. Nice dark arc coming around there. Make sure it's nice and dark. Pop that in over there. Check that it all fits together beautifully and draw another dark arc coming around like that. Right, once I've got that in place, I'm then going to draw in these lines coming down over here. Nice dark line coming down over there. A nice dark line coming down over there. A nice dark line coming down over there. A nice dark line coming down over there. I'm going to finish it off by drawing a 30-degree tangent to that arc over there. Swing it around, a nice 30-degree tangent to that arc over there. And then I finished off by drawing a nice dark line going from that tangent line to that tangent line over there. That gives me my nut. Note, I'm not drawing any of the thread inside here. When you're drawing these things, you never ever show the thread on the inside of that nut. Everybody knows that there's thread in there. Right, I need to draw in the right view of this thing. So I'm going to take a line coming out over here from the center actually. I'm just going to do that, take it out from the center. Line coming out from the center. And I say, all right, I want the center of this to be over here. So I'm going to drop a line coming down over there. Those lines are center lines, so I'm going to draw in a center line at this point. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. All right, there's my center line. You can see how that links up with that center line coming across there. I'm then going to take my 45-degree set square, and I'm going to draw in a construction line going through that intersection of the two center lines. Once I've got that, I can then take lines coming across over here, from this view over here to that 45, take that across to the view over there, take that down into my picture over here. Let's just get that sorted out. Line coming down over here, a line coming down, sorry, I didn't take that all the way across, that was a bit stupid. There we go, all the way to that 45-degree line over there. Drop that down into your picture over here. Okay, And once you've done that, you know the height of this. I'm going to take a line coming from the base of this, coming across over here. Go to the top over here, draw a line going straight across over here. You're going to draw a line coming down over here, a line coming straight down over here, a line coming straight down over here. Note there's a lot less to do when it's a two-face, the two faces that you're looking at. Take your set square, you're going to take construction lines coming from that corner over there at 60 degrees, from that corner over there at 60 degrees, turn it around, take that from that corner over there and from that corner over there. And once you've done that, you take your pair of compasses, set them to the height of that, and you're going to make a nice dark arc coming around like that, and pop it across over here and do a nice, whoops, let's do that again, nice dark arc coming around. Let's just get that perfectly centered, there we go, and draw a nice dark arc coming around like that. That is the two faces. If I'm looking at the two faces, I want you to look at this idea. Note the circle over here, that circle which is right up at the top, goes all the way to the edge over there and all the way to the edge over there. Therefore, when it's on this, it is a flat surface all the way across there. If you look at this, that circle over there doesn't go all the way to the edge. It doesn't go to those corners over there, so you can see that part over there is sloping down. Everybody understand that?